What is up? Welcome back to another video episode of the news. It is Monday. It is Monday. It is Monday.
Wrong call.
Monday. So let's get into the news. Now remember, if you join the channel and become a Bronco Buddy, you get that special shout out every week. You also get access to exclusive videos and early access to other videos. You can join the channel. I appreciate that support. And if you can't, just like the video if you enjoy it and subscribe. I appreciate that as well. And without further ado, let's get into the news, because last week was fairly active. In fact, there were two news videos, a first for the channel, but I felt like it was important to get ahead of some of the Kodak news. And by golly, am I glad I did so, because just about every acronym mainstream media news platform wrote something about the Kodak stuff. Even AOL.com got in on it. So much to the point where Kodak has come back with another statement talking about how, hey, don't worry. The going concern, as I talked about in the last video, was kind of more about just a disclosure. It's a publicly traded company, and the KRIP pension fund funds cannot be viewed as like tangible assets as of yet, because they're not really under Kodak's control as of yet. But it should be relatively cleared up. Profits are down. You know, they're looking to consolidate. And I think my overall sentiment was still ringing kind of true. I would say don't expect them to drop like any crazy new film, but not that they were going to do that, but you know, I think it's going to be kind of business as usual. There was a lot of interesting comments out there about people potentially scooping up a lot of Kodak film in anticipation of them closing down, which of course they probably aren't going to be doing that, barring some weird outlier circumstances. It looks like production is still just going to keep on chugging. It was very fascinating though, because this was a relatively mainstream situation, so everybody thought that they'd make a video, everybody thought that they would drop their 2 cents in on it, and that was just kind of interesting to see. Folks coming out of the woodwork to share their feelings on it, as ill-informed or as informed as they may have been. But yeah, that's pretty much the Kodak news done and dusted. Financial reports not awesome, profits are down, but it's minimal, and there's obviously the going concern stuff, but it looks like the stock has really rebounded. So despite the major drop-off after the earnings call, the stock is steadily climbing back up, which is very good to see. Obviously shows that people are still relatively confident in Kodak's abilities to be a company. I am interested though to see their furthering developments in the pharmaceutical direction, because that would be a great way for them to make profit in a different area, I suspect, but I digress. All right, now moving on to other news. We have two large format projects. One is on Kickstarter and one looks like you can buy right away. I'm going to talk about them very, very briefly, because large format is really not my forte, but if you're interested in large format photography, I encourage you to check these out. And I apologize for like not knowing more about it. But the first one is on Kickstarter and is the Panoramic 617-612 project, and this is coming at us from CCB, which is Custom Camera Building. Their goal was for $2,496, which is a very specific amount, and they have achieved well north of that at $22,247. Then there's 24 days to go on this project if you want to back it. This is a company out of Canada. Obviously, we know that Reveni Labs up in Canada, whom we love on this channel. He actually posted something about this, so I would say that that's a pretty reliable source for a product. If you're interested in large format, panoramic stuff, what have you, I believe the 612 and 617 are actually 120. And then there is a 4x5, 5x7, and 8x10 point and shoot camera. So I think it's just, you put the plate in and take a shot, I'm assuming. I am not good at this stuff, so I apologize. But all the information's here. There's a lot. It's just in one ear and out the other in my brain, unfortunately. The other project is also going to be much the same, but this is the Mutex Tech Eco 810 8x10 large format camera, ranging in price from $499 to $599, and it looks like it is a very affordable 8x10 large format camera. Price discrepancies between the kit and the fully assembled. So if you get it fully assembled, it's $100 more, and it looks like the kit is $4.99. That's pretty good there, I would say. Both are in stock and can be purchased today if that's something you're interested in. Now for our final bit of news today, we've got a topic I'm actually pretty stoked about. It is a new video from friend of the channel, A Real Guy. Check him out on YouTube and on Instagram. I'll link it down below. It is a review going over the Lucky C200 film. The results he got over a variety of different environments, a variety of different times of day, is a really good idea of how this film is going to act in different environments with different lighting. And I gotta say, I was pretty impressed, not only with his photos that he took, but beyond that, just the ability of the film to capture wide latitude of dynamic range as well as colors. Very good stuff overall. It made me kind of excited about the film. If it eventually gets here, depending on the price it's going to be, that is also going to be a really nice thing to see. And I do have it on semi-good authority that we should be seeing a few more of these reviews coming out the next few weeks. So as they come out, I will continue to plug those reviews and encourage you to check out creators in the space who are getting their hands on this film and trying it out, because it's good to see. So unfortunately, due to the 2 news videos last week, this has been an incredibly short week for news. We pretty much only have the remnants of the Kodak stuff to talk about, some large format projects that have been released, and the Lucky 200 video to talk about. It's not much in terms of like actual huge news, nothing earth-shattering, nothing groundbreaking, but honestly, after last week, I think we could all take for a little bit of a foot off the gas pedal situation. So that is all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like it if you did, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. I do these videos every week. If you have any topics you think might be worth discussing, feel free to shoot me a message and I will try to get back to you in a relatively timely manner. Once again, thank you to the Bronco Buddies for your endless support. Thank you all for watching, and I will have plenty of other videos coming out this week, reviews, and some other talking videos, so be sure to stay tuned for that. Thank you again, and I will catch you on the next one.